All right, we are a month and a half out from Colorado's primary election, and tonight Denver 7 hosts a debate between two of the Republicans running for governor, State Senator Barbara Kirkmeyer and State Rep Scott Bottoms. Denver 7's Colette Bordelon, one of our moderators tonight, and Colette's in the studio. Colette?
Shannon, tonight, both candidates, they really came out with clearly defined goals that set them apart. State Senator Barbara Kirkmeyer, she was focusing on affordability challenges in the state, while State Representative Scott Bottoms, he went straight to social issues. Debate season is in full swing.
We've had one-party control for 7 years, and they've made a mess out of it.
And this time, it's the Republican candidate's turn in the race to be Colorado's next governor.
I'm very strong with unaffiliateds. They read my leadership, my strong voice, my uncompromising, not just to get stuff done.
State Representative Scott Bottoms and State Senator Barbara Kirkmeyer answered questions about unaffiliated voters, the largest group of voters in Colorado.
And you're so important in this race. You have a clear choice to make. And I believe I am that person.
While Bottoms says he's strong with unaffiliated voters, he's part of a push trying to keep them out of the primary.
This isn't unaffiliated. This is for Democrats and Republicans. If you're part of that team, you choose the person for your team.
The two took questions about where President Donald Trump comes into the Colorado picture.
I would hope that President Trump would remember that we're all his constituents as well, and that he would start looking out and working with us in Colorado a little bit better. But I would say it doesn't help that my Democrat opponents in this race keep poking at him and keep going after him.
I don't necessarily need Trump's endorsement or something. I'm not that. I believe that the state of Colorado needs to stand on its own feet.
In some instances, the candidates checked each other.
Why are we paying for illegal immigrant abortions and transgender surgeries when our seniors are having their money taken away?
I would challenge my opponent here, Representative Bottoms, to point to me which lines exactly in the budget that he's talking about, because they aren't there.
And there were the questions that had to be asked.
You've alleged that pedophilia runs through the Colorado House, Senate, and governor's office, but you haven't publicly presented any evidence for such claims or provided details or names. How can voters trust you when you make statements that sound conspiratorial?
The FBI is checking into all of that. There's no way I can prove this right now because I'm not a federal investigator. I'm also not a prosecutor. But we'll see.
Of course, we also had a handful of yes or no's for the candidates.
Did Joe Biden win the 2020 presidential election?
No.
Yes.
Is Donald Trump eligible to run for another term?
No.
Well,
now it's up to voters to decide who they want to go up against the Democratic candidate in the race to be Colorado's next governor.
All right, Colette Bordelon here on the other side of that story.
Yes.
I do want to point out there was a Republican gubernatorial candidate missing tonight, Victor Marks. We invited him to be at the debate, but he declined our invitation. So I want to get back to the yes or no's.
The yes or no's are always interesting because we really see where candidates agree and disagree. Yeah. And so that first one about who won the 2020 presidential election, only one where they split. So Bottoms and Kirkmeyer, they actually aligned on all but that one. They both agreed they do not support the dismantling of NCAR. Yeah. They also both said that if elected governor, they would try to move Space Command back to Colorado. So and I found that interesting.
Both said that Donald Trump could not have another term.
They did.
All right. Thanks for your work on this tonight and throughout the legislative session.
Shannon.
All right. Thank you, Colette Bordelon. Now, last week we hosted the Democratic debate. This was Attorney General Phil Weiser and Senator Michael Bennet, both running for governor. And you can watch that one in its entirety right now on Denver7.com.